Hi Angel, are you busy this weekend?
I think no. What's wrong, Najwa?
So this weekend, Najwa is having a talk show, Angel.
Wow, interesting. What topics will be discussed?
The topic is about sexual harassment at campus. So we have to participate in this talk show, Angel.
That's good topic. It really educates us as a students' college.
Agree. Let's join. The talk show is on Saturday at 8 p.m. So what about we leave at 4 p.m. so we can relax there first?
I guess at that time is too early. Would you like to leave after praying at 6 p.m. so we don't have to wait too long?
True, the distance from here to the studio is not too far. Okay, I totally agree.
Okay, Wa, see you on Saturday at 6 p.m.
Okay, see you, Angel.
After Mott and Najwa.
How was the talk show, Angel? Do you regret for coming?
The talk show was really cool, Najwa. I am not regret at all because I can be educated about sexual harassment, especially around campus.
Yes, that's right. Anyway, Angel, what do you think about sexual harassment?
As far as I'm concerned, it's like a sexual invitation without the consent of the victim. We've seen allegations that range from touching a knee to rape. Are they all part of the same line of behavior?
If you ask me, just like you, sexual harassment is an act that is done by someone consciously to fulfill his bad wishes, and of course, it will be very detrimental to the victim. Well, we know that violences against women exercises on continuum from sexual harassment, as you said, to more serious and extreme violations. What underpins it all is an inequality of power between women and men and various other cultural trends linked to that so the toxic cultural current which has existed for hundreds of years that teacher boy and men that they are entitled to sexually access women's body regardless of whether the feeling is mutual. Now, all of this discussion about sexual harassment and sexism is parliament in wider society. This is not somehow indictal to politics. This is not on this is a very step of politics. This is about who holds power in society, and in this case, it's about men's power in society, which acts sexist is still deeply.
What are your thoughts on sexual harassment that has recently gone viral on social media, Najwa?
To be honest, I'm really disappointed that this can't happen because we all know that campus is a place of education, another place, a place that we as students should feel safe to learn a lot. I'm really disappointed with this. What do you reckon about this?
That's right, Najwa. Personally speaking, I'm really sad to hear that incident. It turns out that there are still many people who don't have common sense. Hopefully, this case can be investigated thoroughly and the culprit will be brought to justice as soon as possible. And I really admire women who dare to report sexual harassment. Well, I think it shows how brave the women and girls who report sexual harassment are when you know in many discussions on TV and in the media this issue is still being underestimated and ignored when we know for a fact that sexual harassment is a daily routine experience for many women and girls.
I absolutely agree, Angel. Victims of sexual violence still find it difficult to speak up and report it to the authorities. Among the reasons why some reported cases of sexual violence were considered insufficient evidence so that they did not receive a quick response as happened in the EF case. Unique question that actually recognize the trauma of the victim, the habit of victim blaming against the victim, and that made the victim more depressed. The culprit must be punished with the utmost severity so that this doesn't happen again. And in my opinion, the campus should also make effort to prevent it.
I agree with you, Najwa. In addition to experiencing trauma, there are situations where society considers that if someone experiences sexual violence, it is a disgrace to themselves and their families. In other words, in addition to the victim dealing with herself with experiencing a slump in her psychological condition, she is also faced with the social situations that chooses to maintain the good name of the family. It takes extraordinary strength and time for victims to overcome their trauma, so it is important for those around them to provide full support for victims, including offering psychological consultations to professionals to overcome their trauma. When the time comes for the victims to feel ready to speak up and report to the police, the family can request legal assistance from a competent institution in their field.
Same as you. Okay, Angel, thank you for your opinion. I hope from this sexual harassment can be depressed because it's not humanity.
Okay, see you, Najwa. I hope as soon as possible we can meet again.
Okay, see you, Angel. Bye bye.